Hey guys, want to bring you another YouTube video. So there's been some articles on USA Today and some different news outlets that YouTube announced that they're going to be removing some misleading videos about outcome of presidential election. So that was announced recently, and that they've removed more than 8,000 channels of misleading election related videos. I'm not sure if it's based on the AI that is just being that they're looking for certain keywords, or if they actually have someone that's fact checking each video. But pretty much, like I said, I've put up maybe two videos, but like I said, talking about both sides being as equal and being able to present both sides as much as possible. And pretty much, I don't think I should be affected on any of them, but again, I have been censored by YouTube on some content, which I was surprised, and then also on Facebook. So that's where that will be a little surprising on that end. But if you read, YouTube will remove content alleging fraud or errors, change the outcome of the U.S. presidential election starting today, according to a statement by the company. So that was put out, I believe I saw this article, which was maybe a couple days ago. So that is probably not going to, and they may continue to do that if they want to. So, as always, news coverage and commentary on these issues can remain on our site if there's significant education, documentary, scientific, or artistic context, the statement reads. So, I guess I would say people that are talking about, or channels that they might not remove because they do present it as much as facts. Also, like me, on any topic, if you're going to talk about stuff like this, would be Ben Shapiro show, The Daily Wire. I can't remember what's that. I think Dan Bungio, and then the Conservative Twins, Valuetainment. So those are the ones I could think top of my head that do talks and wouldn't be probably affected in that sense, as long as, again, what they stated is that it's commentary on these issues that remain on our site if there's significant education, documentary, scientific, or artistic context. However, the Conservative Twins have said that some of their videos and information has been pulled before, so that's where it's going to be interesting there, how they actually pull that. So they said, as an example, the company said it will remove videos claiming that you can read that, because I just don't want, I don't know, like I said, if they're going to be based on looking for certain words or descriptions, but you could read that part on the top paragraph. I think it's okay to say this part. The platform has removed more than 8,000 channels and misleading election-related videos since September. So that's a lot of channels. They were probably just started channels, new channels, or anything like that too. Let's see. According to YouTube policies, they are not allowed to post content. Yeah, so I'm just kind of letting you guys kind of read it, because, again, don't want to be flagged for anything that should not. Like I said, I've already had one that was kind of flagged and tried. So, again, I think it's where they're trying to maybe listen to the audio and then try and transcribe it, pretty much, and then see if there's anything that way. But yeah, it's kind of shocking, I would say. I I think that's why Parler's starting to come up from what I've read and heard from like Newsmax and Fox News, and I think CNN mentioned it. Some of the different news outlets mention it, that more of the conservatives are heading towards there because they feel like they've been censored because they're conservative. Again, even if I'm presenting it both ways or as much or equal with information that is with the evidence, then even sometimes they'll pull you down for or suspect that it might be incorrect. So yeah, I never suspected that you have to be careful on what you talk about on that sense. Especially, like I said, I try putting up a recycling ad, and I might be able to put that up too when I have time to put it all together with. Maybe I'm debating if I can put that up too, like the letter. I could probably mention it or let you read it in that sense. But yeah, definitely, I was trying to put a e-waste recycling ad locally here in Las Vegas, and then it got flagged down because they thought it might be misrepresenting, that they thought it could be related to global warming. So I wasn't sure how that was tied. Once I took some wording according to Facebook, I was able to get the ad up and running. So yeah, I think I had to like pretty much not mention anything about helping the environment or donating to certain organizations for like what was it? I think they were flagging me for SPCA or anything that could be related to. I don't know. It was really weird. Like I said, if I could show that, then I'll definitely be able to post it if I can or allowed to. So that way you guys can see the things that creators actually have to go through sometimes, and know the policies and rules and the community guidelines. Especially, I know I try to follow it, but there's so much change sometimes. So again, they just announced this, and I was surprised there. But I understand that, yes, you definitely want to pull down for any false information, if it is, or anything outrageous, and it should work both ways too. Again, like I've been talking about, if it's outlandish on one side, claims that don't have any proof or evidence, then yeah, it should be pulled on even if you're on the left or right. Again, it should be facts or information that you definitely have or could be able to present, and that's where you definitely should not be able to pull stuff down if there's any evidence like they claim that you could talk about or education that you could present. So again, hopefully you found this interesting. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button if you were really informed and surprised with this, and especially hit that thumbs up button if you want me to post like my ad and talk about more of my Facebook flagging, and maybe again, I could talk more in depth maybe in YouTube if you want to hit that thumbs up button, and maybe I could post, and that's part of it, that some creators actually have to have their own platform. So again, that's where you kind of have to use, like I said, I have our own website, and maybe I'll probably blog about it. That might be an easier way, and maybe I'll talk about it that way to be able to link it to my blog. That way it can't be pulled down. That's how I feel like. So yeah, so maybe I could show a copy of what we received that way. So again, if you hit that thumbs up button, then yeah, that way you'll be informed, and especially if you subscribe and support us, you'll probably get more information that way. That way you're aware of all the different things going on with social media platforms and the news outlets too that creators have to go through. So definitely appreciate all your support, and have a good night.